Phil. I'm from First Heavy Metal Church of Christ, and God's led me through a long path to find Him. But He's always been there, and I know it's true because I'm about to tell you why. When I was like 5 years old, my preschool teacher molested me, and that's just where it started. Went from getting beat on by my dad, kidnapped, almost died. Almost died a couple times. But I'm going to start where God really started to enter my life, and that's where Mom told me that God's always going to be there no matter what. And I thought that I didn't believe that for the longest time until like I was sitting at one of my friends and we were partying, hanging out, and something just told me to go to the bathroom or go to get something to drink. And when I did, 10 bullets ended up in the chair that I was sitting in just seconds ago. And I called Mom and Dad and said, "Did you and Dad pray for me?" And she said, "I did. I always do." And then my babies came into my life, Melody and Jacob, even though she wants to be called Axel. And that changed my whole life. Like, I tried to turn my life around until their mom was just not treating me right and cheating on me, beating on me, and took them out of my life. And I turned to drugs, heavy, and it started to control my life. And I overdosed many, many times. And the last time that I did, I saw this bright, blinding light that I couldn't explain, but it like hurt kind of when I looked at it. Its presence, I just knew that there was a glory there, that there was something there. And when I started to come to, and the people started to come into focus, that light was still there. And I feel like it was God telling me that He was there and that I needed to come home. And I decided to turn my life around that day. And I took my puppy and dropped him off to my friend's place. And I went and admitted myself into rehab. And that's where I really found God. And He showed me what my true worth and true value was and what He had in plan for me. Because when I got out of rehab, I prayed and I asked for God to show me that I was going in the right direction. And my two kids were knocking on my door that night. So I feel like them and my mom and dad has been a huge part of my walk with Jesus. And I hope that everybody turns to Jesus before it's too late, because we ain't got much time left. All right, I'm done.